What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports 2.0 Bets YouTube channel. My name is Tanner Kern, the betting guy here at Sports 2.0 Bets. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Let's roll. Let's win some money today. It's the NCAA Tournament Day 2, guys. Had a good day yesterday. We went 10-7 on 17 games. Now, I said don't bet those big spreads, but I'm going to count them in the record here. 10-7, not bad. We will take it, and let's roll. Let's make it happen again today. We're going to be a little more selective. We're going to go with the smaller slate of games. We're not going to do the huge 21-point spreads in every single case. We're going to bet a few of them. We're going to start with one, actually. But we're going to go down a little bit. I think we got 6-7 games on here. So that's what we're going with today for our best bets. Now let's get into it. Before we do that, though, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. If you're loving the content, if you're not liking the content, I don't really care. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. We're working hard here. Give us a little love there. And then also check out bettingsuperstore.com. This video is officially sponsored by Betting Superstore, the #1 destination for you to get your betting merch. So let's get into the video. We're going to start Jacksonville State versus Auburn here. Now, I like Jacksonville State at plus 15.5. Why do I like Jacksonville State at plus 15.5? On Thursday, I was around 500 picking those large spreads. But again, this is that kind of game that, Georgia State versus Gonzaga. I really like Georgia State at 23.5. I really like Jacksonville State at plus 15.5. I think there's a lot of value. Auburn's hurt me a lot. Auburn has hurt me a lot. In the SEC, they've been good. But again, I think the SEC is a really good conference, but we look at what Arkansas did yesterday, right? They survived against Vermont. They barely got by Vermont. This is 15.5 free points against a good Jacksonville State team. I know they don't play anyone throughout the year, but still, Gamecocks 21-10 on the season, 17-12 against the spread this season. I got to ride with it. I'm going to go Jacksonville State plus 15.5 there. Then Miami +2 versus USC. Now we get into the tight matchups. I think 2 points of protection is very good to take Miami. They're an athletic team. They run the floor. They're inconsistent as hell, though. You don't know what team you're going to get, right? But the bottom line is USC, Pac-12. I don't get me wrong. I think the Pac-12 is a good conference. But I think the ACC has been better. I think that's going to help Miami in the tournament. If they can get through this game, I see them making a nice little run. Hurricanes 7-4 as dogs this season, too. They've been in the spot. They know how to play in the spot. They know how to win in the spot. 7-4, ride with them. I like them to be 8-4 after Friday's game against the Trojans, right? Another thing, too, USC 15-18 against the spread this year. I don't love that. The best teams in the NCAA tournament, as we have seen, cover spread. So I'm going to go with Miami at +2, take the protection. Then we'll go Notre Dame +4 versus Alabama. Roll Tide. Tide are not rolling today. I'm going to take Notre Dame at +4. Why? Notre Dame's coming off a huge win over Rutgers in the first 4 game just to get into the tournament, right? Just to get in. This can go 2 ways. They're either going to be deflated or they're going to be on top of the world. I'm going to bet on them to be on top of the world today. Terrific game. I mean, what is it? Double, triple overtime. It was sensational, right? Notre Dame stole the show. Bottom line is they're 5-2 against the spread in their past 7 contests. Guess what Bama is? 4-14 against the spread in their last 18. I fade that. If you're 4-14 against the spread and you got to cover 4 points, I'm not touching you to cover in the NCAA tournament. I'm going to go with Notre Dame at +4. Virginia Tech versus Texas here. Virginia Tech +1. I like Virginia Tech. I mean, they're kind of a dark horse in this tournament. I think if they get through this game, they're going to be successful. Listen, Virginia Tech, inconsistent too. But the one thing they do is cover spreads better. 19-16 against the spread this season. Longhorns only 12-19-1 against the spread. Texas has been on the winning end of a few major upsets, and I think that's why they get a little more credit than they deserve. They beat some really good teams at home. They don't have that home court advantage this time. I'm not going to go with Texas. I like Virginia Tech. 19-16 against the spread versus 12-19-1 against the spread. Don't touch that. Go with the Hokies, 19-16. Then this is a game next up here, Cal State Fullerton +18.5 versus Duke. This is a game that I don't necessarily love, but I feel like I love it. I'm just not totally sure, right? I'm going to bet it. Cal State Fullerton +18.5 against Duke. Why? Duke has not been good to end the season, okay? They're just 1-4 against the spread in their past 5 games. They look like absolute crap against North Carolina at home in Coach K's final game. You would think that's a game that they step up, they make plays in. No. They just have not been that good in their past 5 games at the end of the season, right? Cal State Fullerton, though, you know what? They don't play anyone, right? But you're getting 18.5 free points against a struggling Duke team. Okay, Cal State Fullerton's been very good in their respective conference, in their respective schedule, right? I'm going to ride with it. I think 18.5 is just a little too much for Duke to cover. I think Duke, wins by 10, 12 points. I believe me, they're going to win this game. But based on what we saw yesterday, upsets can happen. 18.5 free points. I love it. Go with Cal State Fullerton. And then finally here, We're going to take Iowa, LSU -4. Now, if you're going to bet this game in a parlay, I would probably take the Tigers money line just to play it safe. But I do believe they can cover 4 points if you're playing it straight up. So -110, $100 bet's going to return 95 on this. LSU 19-14 against the spread this season. They played in big spots. They play in the SEC. Yesterday, I thought the SEC was one of the best basketball conferences going into yesterday. It did not turn out that way. You see what happened with Arkansas, as we brought up earlier. They're playing much better than the Cyclones right now. That's the bottom line. Iowa State not playing great basketball. Iowa State lost their past 3 games to end the season. They went 4-6 in their final 10 to end the year. They're also 8-9 as dogs this year, so they don't really succeed in this spot as much as like a Miami earlier, right? 4 points is a big ask, but I think the Tigers can get the job done. I'm going to go with LSU. Go Tigers. So that does it, guys. Day 2 picks. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks on here. If you need any more picks, guys, let me know in the comments section. Join the Discord. I'll drop that link in the description below as well, guys. We're pumping out a ton of content on here. So the more like, share, subscribe we get, the more content we can do for you guys. Have a great day. Hope you're winning money on the NCAA tournament, and we will see you back here for another video covering day 3 tomorrow.